Welcome back to the Pokemon A to Z Challenge. For those of you who don't know, Pokemon A to Z Challenge is basically what it says. I'm trying to win a competitive game of Pokemon with every Pokemon from A to Z in that order. Today's entry is Azumarill. Azumarill has a few very fun sets out, including the Gothita Perish Song set, which is kind of dirty. But with Gothita is not really an option for me. I've opted to a more standard huge power set, running Adamant Nature and Assault Vest with max HP, max attack, and just a few points in speed. This Pokemon should carry its weight very well. Huge power, of course, doubling this Pokemon's attack stat, meaning that it can be quite dirty. I chose to run on it Trailblaze, Liquidation, Superpower, and Play Rough, just to give me a good, very wide range of. Well, let's see how it does. And our opponent QQDC sent out Iron Moth and Iron Valiant. Moth having the booster item. Alright, let's see. I think we start off with a Tailwind here. And what do we want here? Let's play her up into the Iron Valiant. Ooh, Leaf Blade from the Iron Valiant into the Azumarill, and a Sludge Wave following it, KOing the Azumarill and the Iron Valiant immediately. Well, hopefully we can win this one, but it's not going to be one for the challenge. I genuinely forgot that Iron Moth was Poison type. The new Paradox Pokemons really confuse me on their typing sometimes. Alright. Our opponent brings in Chansey, and we bring in a hard counter to Chansey and Annihilate. Tailwind is up. Good outspeed. I think I'd want to deal with this Iron Moth first. So we're gonna double into it, hoping it doesn't have Protect. So the Iron Moth does not have Protect, and Ray Trish goes into it, dealing. Oh, it's a crit! Oh, and the Hurricane hits too! The Iron Moth survives, but it's confused. Well, that was a roller coaster. Let's see. Iron Moth is confused, and Sludge Wave does go out. That's a shame. Altaria goes down, but did some good work here today. And Chansey used Sword Power, which it had none. So Arcanine comes out, anyway, dropping both their stats. So we're going to Extreme Speed into the Iron Moth, and we are going to bulk up here. I'm just not worried about that Chansey right now. So Extreme Speed, unfortunately we are wasting the normal gem, but that's quite alright. Get that Iron Moth out of here. And the bulk up going off on Annihilate. Let's see what they choose to bring out. Oh! Really forgot about the Chansey. Calm Mind. Calm Mind, Stored Power, not a bad set. But I don't think it's going to help it here. Our opponent's sending out Iron Bundle. I think I'm going to straight up Flare Blitz into the Iron Bundle. And I think I'm going to Drain Punch the Chansey. See how this goes. Our opponent, of course, is yet to Terra. Drain Punch going off. Okoing the Chansey. Oh, it's another crit. Love to see it. Of course, bringing our Annihilate up to full health. And the Flare Blitz going off to the Iron Bundle, which was not enough to KO. Taking a little bit of chip damage from that, and Chilling Waters. Good attack, but not enough. Oh, and the Iron Bundle loses some of its HP. Our Tailwind does peter out. That's fine, we are just going to Extreme Speed into the Iron Bundle. And in case something happens, we will double down for the Rage Fit. Extreme Speed, of course, finishing that off. was a good game, QQDC. Thank you. Oh hey, if you made it this far in the video, I'm sure you're enjoying it. If you are, don't forget to leave a like, maybe say hey, hit the bell notification, and all the other YouTube. Thank you. It sends out Braviary and Klefki. That's a fine lead. Now with this lead, it allows us to really set up our defenses, but I'm going to get rid of our flying type weakness here. Straight up a Roarville to begin with. And I'm going to set up a Tailwind. See what our opponent does. Terraform Abomasnow is unanswered from the looks of it. Putting on that wonderful hat of his. Klefki Thunder Waves. Klefki has Prankster. I forget this. And Ironhead doing nothing. Roarville goes up unimpeded. Love to see it. And the Tailwind does go up despite the paralysis. This puts us in an overwhelming advantage. So we're going to Blizzard here. And then we're going to Heat Wave. Get those double spread moves out just to do as much damage as possible. Klefki setting up a screen of its own. But we are not using physical moves here. So it doesn't really help them. Yet. Braviary going down to that Blizzard. And a single target Heat Wave doing decent damage against Klefki. Our opponent sends out Houndoom. Love to see it. One of my favorite mons of all time. I don't think our opponent really can do much to us here. But Blizzard's not going to do much to them either. Let's swap out to Azumarill. Altaria coming back and Azumarill hitting the field in its place. Our opponent setting up a light screen. Bolstering their defenses. Not a bad idea. Blizzard goes off, heavily resisted at this point. And Houndoom hitting us with comeuppance. Not a bad choice. I think we're going to swap out here into Arcane Eye. And I think we're going to Liquidation right into the... Is that what we did? I think we get rid of the Klefki first. So Abomasnow returning to us. Arcanine hitting the field in its place. Timidity dropping their attacks. Doesn't matter here as they're both special attackers. You can call Klefki an attacker. Thunder Wave going off, but it's avoided by Azumarill. Destiny Bond coming out. But we're not attacking him this turn. Liquidation finishing off the Klefki. Our Tailwind is down now. Our opponent sending out their last mon, which is Corviknight. Kinda love to see that. Flare Blitz gonna do quite a bit of damage here. And I think we're going to... double down into the Corviknight just in case. Houndoom sending out a Dark Pulse, doing next nothing thanks to a Roarville. Flare Blitz coming out. Ooh, their screen saving that. Oh, we get a little bit of extra chip damage from the recoil and the Rocky Helmet. Opponent setting up an Iron Defense of their own. Oof, that is scary. Liquidation coming out. Doing almost nothing. Of course, we are hit by the Rocky Helmet again. And our Snow is down. And our Roarville follows. I think I'm going to Will-O-Wisp here. And I think I'm going to Liquidation here. So Houndoom sends out another Dark Pulse. Taking us down thanks to the lack of a Roarville. And Corviknight hitting Roost. That is going to be a pain to deal with. Liquidation coming out. Taking out the Houndoom. Hate to see you go, bud. I'm going to swap in Altaria here. think we're gonna Heat Wave with Altaria. I think we're gonna swap out into a Bomb of Snow here. Azumarill just not gonna do much. And I want to get that special attack going, since it's both roosted and it's got Iron Defense up. Azumarill heading out, and a Bomb of Snow, of course, hitting the field. No warning. Back up. Single target Heat Wave, not doing a lot, but maybe enough. Iron Defense coming out once more. Let's go for the Hurricane, followed by a Blizzard. Our opponent is actually using their Terra. Let's see what they got. Our opponent is Terra fighting, probably to make the most use of that body press. Hurricane goes out and misses. Body press follows. Into the Altaria, but does not take Altaria out. Blizzard comes out, doing decent damage. And our opponent cancels the battle. That was a good game.